I am August Henry, and I am a painter and installation artist from New York City. In general, I am a colorist, and I use painting as the medium to use color. I like to look at the use of paint and color on different objects and how we can create visual worlds. I really want to create art that makes people feel loved and whole. It's like I want people to have something that makes them know that they're cared for.
So we've been hosting about 13 or 14 group of artists. Some of them stayed here. Some of them had pop-up events, workshops. Some of them had exhibitions. Like this weekend, we've been hosting people, helping them organize events and workshop, and helping them meet the locals as well.
Yeah, you can take your time. Okay, I can explain the piece though. So, this is Hanahabuki. So the petals that every painting has marks from the larger paintings outside that translate through. So memory of the show will forever live on in tiny pieces that went home with people, so they could have a piece of the show forever. The exchange was to give a stick. When all the petals fall from the tree before the green comes, there's a bare stick, and so there's a mobile left of bare sticks where all the paintings were exchanged from everyone over the weekend. They're the original concept for the show. I was looking at materiality and how I could replicate petals and how they get illuminated by sunlight and change in color. So with this, when you look, it's illuminated and shiny, but when you show it in the light, it turns matte. And when you look at sakura flora, they become more luminescent through sunlight. And then each of these are stages of the bloom. So this is kind of just like a transition of a week from the same trees in the East Reservoir of New York City.
It was really successful. I think in total about 100 people came. There's not so much you can do within these few days, but somehow it happened. Somehow August had this instant connection with the environment, with Kyoto and the people around us, and somehow it feels like he's been here for a long time.
Yeah, and so they're perfumed as well.
This is such an immersive experience, whole setting, sakura, and then this building, and then this, and then and then people as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then also the color shift with the gouache. So it gets cold, but when we pull it up, it becomes more vibrant. Yeah.
Amazing.
And grass. In 2019, I had a show based on upcycling materials and creating folklore narratives, and I was trying to find programs that looked at sustainability, and Mariko was so gracious to accept me into the Bridge 2 program.
August was the very first person who applied to the residency program in Bridge 2, but because of the pandemic, we needed to wait for 2.5 years.
So the residency was postponed, and then Japan opened its borders again this last fall, and Mariko and I started talking again about presenting work here and how the show shifted.
We've been talking a lot about this. The idea is how to engage with the local community, how to install exhibition altogether, how to use the space as an exhibition venue and all that. It's been a long process. And so eventually we decided to do 3 days pop-up exhibition.
This has been I don't want to say life-changing, but like life-affirming experience. Marco and Jasper are so kind in letting me use their space to make work that I feel is important. And all of their friends have been super supportive of the work that I made, and the response has been phenomenal because people actually cared, and there was this desire to want to like actually be social and interact and spend time with the work.
It brought people together, and there are like a different, like diverse group of people who joined. Old ladies from the neighborhood who saw the poster somehow decided to pop in, and also they stayed long. They stayed maybe like at least like 1 hour, 2 hours, maybe just like sitting there, you know, chatting with strangers, and that was the successful moment of this show.
So there's this community that's vibrant and doing what I want my art to do, which is care and make people feel loved. And everyone in Kyoto does that to a complete stranger, and it's really cool that Kyoto is somewhere that you can just go to have a blanket put over you to feel at home.
So I'm not an artist, I'm an urban designer, and to me creating spaces is my self-expression. My space is myself, and inviting people to my space is really intimate feeling because I'm inviting people to a space that is like about myself. I make the space, I take time and energy making sure that it's a beautiful, comfortable place to be in. This is my form of expression, creating spaces, and I love to do so in the future as well.
I ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。